Looking for that perfect game for your gaming console? Video Game Corner is the largest independently owned video gaming store in North Mississippi, located at 1519 Highway 72 in Corinth. We are an authorized limited-run retail store and have a massive collection of retro games and game systems, and also plush toys and collectibles. We also pay top dollar for your used video games. Check them out Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Visit Video Game Corner in Corinth.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Ladies and gentlemen, just when I thought Critical Darling, aka Count Dracula, aka Medicine for the Death, aka that guy with a plague doctor mask, could not come up with any good ideas, any more ideas, the motherfucker goes and proves me wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm talking about, of course, a Castlevania X cyberpunk crossover. When I mean cyberpunk, I don't mean just Cyberpunk 2077, which I do have for Xbox, by the way. I'm not talking about Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I'm talking about just the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle. And the cool thing is that this guy is taking inspiration from not only, of course, the board game, but also the source material, and even the anime, and, of course, the game, the video game, Cyberpunk 2077, from CD Projekt Red. And dear God Almighty, if it ain't fucking amazing. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. When an idea comes around, you don't think that something's gonna be good. Automatically, I can hear you people rolling your eyes, going like, ugh. Well, listen up, chum. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this story is about as awesome as a chromed out doll. Because, dear Lord above, if this chum didn't do really good at what he did. And it is so Nova! I'm not joking on this. This story is legitimately exactly what you expect when you throw in vampires in a world that actually does have vampires. Grant, vampires in the augmented sense. This being a good example of what an augmented vampire looks like. But, dear God above, if it isn't already better because the guy connected it with his other stories, i.e., in later chapters, Team Ruby makes an appearance along with other people of the Rubyverse. Hell, there's even a Dragon Ball Z Abridged, his iconic, if not now, staple of his comedy, scream that breaks the fourth wall, multiverse, basically, and even introduces his other ideas, which include Castlevania and Halo, Castlevania Overwatch, and Castlevania Mortal Kombat.
Stop! My penis can only get so erect.
Which he has already explored in his reaction story, which I would recommend you go check out because, dear God, the way he broke the brainwashing is, kind of on par with a few, things here and there.
Oh my.
Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. This goddamn story is already fun as hell. Because not only did we see Edge Runners, not only did we see a hint at a civil war between Dracula's loyalists and Carmilla's revolutionaries, or rebels, whichever one you want to go with, but we also got a lot more in there. Hell, Striga and Morena, those two apparently are nomads. Not just any nomads, but the head of the Aldecados. Yang is a part of the Aldecados. Ruby, Weiss, and Blake, apparently members of Dracula's team, or his camp. If you want to know what their positions are, you're gonna have to go read this yourself. It is legitimately that fucking fun. But the big thing in this is that there is a rivalry between Arasaka and Dracula. Reason for this is because Arasaka is responsible for a huge crime, a huge travesty, basically a genocide, which has basically got Dracula's hate boner on, and literally doing his little bit of sneaky going on, along with a few other things. But that's not all, ladies and gentlemen. No. He also pulls in fucking Helsing into this. How?
How the blood-soaked Protestant hell did you do that?
Fuck you, that's how.
You're gonna have to read to find out. But the big thing is that Lisa is alive. Dracula's wife is alive, but the big thing about it is that she's also a saint in this world, because she's one of the very few people with an honest-to-God heart and conscience. Because she loves children and wants to save as many children as possible, as well as many other people as possible, she basically got the saint denomination put on her because she legitimately is a good person. Alucard, of course, or Adrian Tepish, is basically paranoid. And when I mean paranoid, I mean he's basically Dracula's CIA. And I'm not talking about the CIA that we have nowadays, I'm talking about Cold War CIA. Paranoid about everyone. However, he is kind of banging a Militech chick. As to which Militech chick, I'm going to let you guys find out for yourself when you read this. Like I said, go read this. I'm trying not to spoil as much as humanly possible, but the last chapter, we saw basically Jackie's funeral. And for anyone out there who has played this game, you can agree that Jackie was best bro. Jackie was the best friend, was that bro that we all know and love, that has our back. Even though we are not brothers by blood, we are brothers type bro. We all know that guy. We all know that person. I've got that person. Either way, though, the big thing, though, ladies and gentlemen, is that this story legitimately is fun. It is in lore. Not only that, but we may be seeing some VX Panem shipping going on. And I cannot wait. But the big bombshell that I shall leave you on, ladies and gentlemen, is that Panem's mother, or mothers, is none other than Striga and Morana. And to you guys scratching your heads as to how that happened, well, I will say this. Striga got an augment that allowed her to kind of put a bun in the oven, if you know what I mean. And to the men of culture, you definitely know what I mean. To the degenerates, you know what I mean. Oh, yes. Either way, though, I will say this. The story is fun to read. It is a fun romp. Seriously, go read this yourself. It is in the pinned comment down below, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, I've been Airsoft Al, and I shall see all you lovely, lovely people in the next video. Till next time, and if you want to help support the channel, consider donating to the PayPal down below. And I shall see all you lovely people in the next video. Till next time, later.